Just got to do some quick housekeeping. Here we go. So last time we blew up an arsenal bird with an anti-meteor cannon. He blew up a load of ICBMs getting ready to be launched on civilians, and also started attacking a submarine carrier. So now, let's rock and roll.
David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
from the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
Fair.
Significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 strikes data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
I mean, hey, if the data's good.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet.
Ooh,
This
fun.
is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyard Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage.
Lovely.
If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here. We've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments.
Copy.
Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting you. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General,
That is all.
David, go on.
let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was the captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yeah, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
Fair.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the Sword. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Alright. Let's dance. Speed and long-range engagement capabilities priority for this mission.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Anchorhead Bay.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party's served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Wilco,
Copy
I'll leave
that.
your hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger. The juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Already here. Where's the attack coming from? Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet. Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners. Alright, where's my artisanal burgers? Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game. AA defense system was destroyed before it was activated. This'll make things easier later. General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time? Good. Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned. Missile launched.
That was my bad.
We'll be on our asses later, so don't hold back. Enemy fleet up ahead.
If this size fleet were headed for Monty, Lucio would have a tough fight.
Well, looks like it's gonna be the 3 of us. Ready, count to trigger?
You betcha. Not a single ship's gonna leave the port. Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it. Righto! Begin firing SAMs! What the hell do you think? I think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike. Should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
A bomb would work fine. Wipe them out with one hit.
Missile inbound!
Alright.
How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us? We probably need to multiply that by 2. That's fine by me. The port's packed to the brim.
Take out the ones huddled together.
Counterattack now!
Sir, there's a few of them. They've done damage to the port and ship.
Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down. Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay. Have our ship stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there. Target eliminated. There's too few of our ships.
All ship support, focus on AA combat. If we can get him here, we'll be able to save a lot of boys in Farbanti.
Okay. Shaking off enemy lock! Missile launched. Strider 1, Vox 2. Aegis vessel Thalassa has been destroyed. The enemy's AA capability should be greatly reduced. We're keeping minimum personnel on board for damage control. Negative. All personnel abandoned ship. Catch a ship like this one's a goner. 30% of observed enemy forces destroyed. Test your luck on a damaged aircraft. Get on the return line if you need to.
Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized.
That's mostly the work of 3 strikes. He suggests an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. You won't have many on board unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes. Fire! Fire!
Yes, sir.
How many ships in port are still operational?
Can't you attest to extra?
Ludicrous! They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
Triggers wiped out the enemy's AA guns.
Good. Friendly should have an easier time attacking ground targets. Strutter 1, missile launched.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together.
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Brin, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, we've data linked the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down.
Splashed!
Fox 2, Fox 2!
Can't let Trigger hog the spotlight.
This is Shepard. Seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much need of him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I predicted.
I'm sorry, sir. Came in for a picnic and found ourselves in a marathon. I thought you said this was going to be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. But a picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer. Target confirmed down. Samuel Brin gone, the Rouge's naval stratagem will lose its edge. Strider 2, Fox 2. Enemy has a lock. I'm actually getting used to flying like Trigger. Locked on bandit. I've got a sitting duck here. Not bad at all, Trigger.
Damn it! Where are reinforcements? You are the reinforcement.
Taking out quite a few of them, but there's still some left.
We must have our helicopters. It's like jets and towers. Where are fighters?
Gotcha, pal. Bandit down. Nicely done.
Speed blitz never fails.
Missile away. 4 MiG-31's approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
Looks like time until our rear catches up. Enemies gonna stay back. You're not equipped for air-to-air. We still got machine guns. Engaging.
Confirming additional hostile ground forces. All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
Maintain course to return for resupply.
Cavalry platoon, take a roundabout towards the Joint Government Office for the lock run.
That's a beat on you.
Target destroyed. Missile evading.
Strider 1, missile away.
Hostile has a lock.
My old commander used to say, I'm better to regret firing than to regret not firing.
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Four fighters incoming at super low altitudes from bearing 015. Have a report at 3 strikes among them. Have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't detect the port.
Roger that. Keep that good. Ask Squadron, EL Squadron, clear to engage. We're running out of time. Don't waste it. Lost control. Returning to base. I'm right about you. You always have aircraft.
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
Bandit down.
I see 3 strikes. That's why they only sent 4.
Missile!
Missile away.
Enemy's got a lock.
Target confirmed down. The man you just killed, Captain Dirk Tarnat, was the main reason why the cruiser Inyo was deemed such a threat.
Strider 1, target destroyed. Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metis and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
After all that?
Let's do this.
Reach the CIC! Multiple smoke plumes from the port!
If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught there.
Prepare for anti-air combat.
Lunar drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command duty officer. We turned drill into a real war. You don't see it, do you? It's imagination.
I'm RTB for more missiles.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower airspeed.
I'm lowering it as slow as this thing can go.
Bank right.
Hello and welcome to the stream.
Raise your nose, you're too low.
I'm one, then I'm the other. Make up your mind. Coming in for landing. Like water. Let's re-up my LASMs.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear.
And time to stall this thing. Short takeoff abilities. Go! Hello and welcome to the stream.
Navigation is disabled. That ship's heavily armored. How could that be?
Missile launched.
Enemy's got a lock. This one's for our brothers in the fleet. Trigger, enemy close on your six.
Missed.
Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a
Strider 1 is down.
Well, we'll get to see the start of the mission again.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style.
When we
Pick whatever dish
seized
you
it,
like before the host mounts a resistance.
Or when we mobilized, they
I'll get their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger.
needed to sync the
Emergency! 4 bogeys.
what's it called?
2 minutes.
Already here. Where's the attack coming? Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Alright, where's my artisanal burgers? Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
Enemy fleet up ahead.
There's a ruckus down there.
If this size fleet were headed for Monty, Osea would have a tough fight.
Well, looks like it's gonna be the 3 of us. You ready, Count and Trigger?
You betcha. Not a single ship's gonna leave the port.
AA defense system was destroyed before it was activated. This'll make things easier later.
So, which one looks the hardest? This is General Clemens. About 3 strikes. Sure we'll get a positive result this time? Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
I know.
Begin firing Sam!
They think they've already won. Now's our chance.
Now time for a counterstrike.
I should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
A bomb would work fine. You'll wipe them out with one hit.
They're trying to destroy the entire fleet with anti-ship missiles.
Well then, let's make them pay with the ones they left behind.
Everyone on deck, back to your station.
If we can get him here, we'll be able to save a lot of boys in Farvanti.
Okay. Should have brought anti-ship missiles.
Aegis vessel Thalassa has been destroyed. The enemy's AA capabilities should be greatly reduced.
We're keeping naval personnel on board for damage control. Negative. All personnel abandon ship.
Missile going your way.
Never catch a ship like this.
Sir, there's a few of them. Taking them damage to the port and ship.
Command boarding ship. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bag.
I thought ships would be so stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there.
30% of the reserve enemy force is destroyed.
Great. Keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger?
Oh, we've still got a full... We've got several full meals we're working on.
Target is hit.
March 2!
Wow.
Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us?
You probably need to multiply that by 10.
That's fine by me.
Trigger, don't push your luck on a damaged aircraft. Get on the return line if you need to.
Lieutenant General Shepard, you have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized.
Wow.
3 strikes. You suggested an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. You won't have many on board unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes.
Strider 1,
Yes, sir.
destroyed.
How many ships in port are still operational?
Can't to assess damage, but likely less than half.
Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
Target acquired. All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Oh, goody.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
Lost contact with the second platoon.
Taking out quite a
They're gone. That means we have less than half our forces left.
Half of the anti-air guns destroyed.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together.
This is Shepard. Seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much need of him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I predicted.
We need to re-up and repair.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower airspeed. Lower your nose. You're too high.
And coming in. This thing does not like to slow down at all.
Too fast. Lower airspeed.
We're gonna...
Strider 1, this is Control Tower.
Gun it with some
The runway is clear.
Thanks. Thrust vectoring. We are airborne. Back to the mission.
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prinn, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, we've data linked the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down.
That's a lot of ships lost. They're gonna make a fortune while the war's over. White stock and salvage companies while you can. Sir, ships are operational. Search and rescue operations are underway. This is definitely the work of 3 strikes. And reject my report if it works. Missile! Invade! Catch up! Take a roundabout!
found ourselves in a marathon. I thought you said this was gonna be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. But a picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer.
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Warfighters incoming at super low altitude, bearing 015. Kappa reports 3 strikes on them. Kappa further intel. Sorry, we couldn't detect the port.
Yo.
Roger that. Leave the rest to us. Alpha Squadron, E-200, clear to engage. Lost control. Returning to base. Always have aircraft problems. No joke. I have lost control.
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
Time. Don't waste it.
Target enemy aircraft. Fire!
Occupy time.
Enemy has a lock.
On it. He's getting away.
Locked on!
Strider 1, don't ice up.
You've got its attention.
Oh, there he is.
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metas and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
Move to fight a pristine fleet? After all that?
Let's do this.
Bridge to CIC. Multiple smoke groups from the port.
If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught there. Prepare for anti-air combat.
Has reached the target. Captain, we're starting to guide artillery fire drill. Command to the officer. Turn drill into a real war. You don't see it, do you? It's imagination. So use your imagination like fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives. Begin drill. Anti-air combat.
This ship is meant to defend the capital. We can't sink here.
You're out of chaff and flares.
Nope. I'm gonna skip this one. Because this was just a
Strider 1,
repair.
this is control tower.
Strider 1, target acquired. Missile away.
Nope. Fox 3.
Evade! Missile incoming!
Trigger just sank a battleship.
Battleship Dysnomia is crippled. Navigation is stable.
That ship's heavily armored. How could that be?
Strider 1, missile away. Vessel confirmed sunk.
Open your eyes. Check 6. Target has been destroyed. Watch 2.
I'm gonna close in on 3 strikes. Door 2, stay with me. Roger that.
Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
The bandit is still in your back.
Target acquired.
This one for our brothers in the fleet.
Strider 1, ship sunk. Strider 1, missile launch.
Dance through the...
Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile?
Terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV.
What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation.
Impact at the UAV's coordinates.
Shit! I'm hit!
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000.
There we go.
Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there?
Take shot. Salvation.
He's a madman.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site. We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it. You're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Head back. I want that 100% survival rating.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
Good. We produced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup, sure, we're good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat.
4 aircraft destroyed the entire port? That'd be hallucinating.
It's not a hallucination, it's a nightmare!
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Yep.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
All right, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Hell, that's easy for you to say. Enemy on your six.
Time to dance.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
Projectile guidance terminated. Projectile detected.
Done.
10 seconds to contact.
Or not. Target did not connect. Missile did not connect.
Strider 1.
Fox 2.
Target confirmed down.
Hostile eliminated.
Keep Captain Alonso Terrigo gone. Aegis vessel Thalassa won't be much of a threat.
I'm gonna slump to the 6 AAMs.
Oh, you sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him.
Maintain course to return from resupply. Man it down.
Let's get this flight. Let's get this V-22. Parting ground.
Target confirmed down. In 10 years, Vice Commander of the 7th Destroyer Squadron, Tom Von Lee, will be in charge of the Erusian Navy. Well, would have been, actually.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Railgun shell lost its target.
Swapping out my
Strider
loadout
1.
to something a bit more useful for this
Strider
scenario.
1, this is Control Tower. The runway...
Missile inbound. Missile inbound. 2 minutes remaining.
Our equipment's still operational, but no one has the training to operate it. Fight, breaking away.
Bandit down.
I see 3 strikes, so that's why they only sent 4.
Target is in range of guns.
You know what my old commander used to say? Far better to regret firing than to regret not firing.
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. The shell exploded. It's off the grid.
Tango eliminated.
Strider 1, bandit on your tail.
Punch 2! This one's mine.
No, it isn't, Count.
Strider 1, missile away. Missile hit. Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Wow.
Package eggs are ready and waiting.
Missile away.
We're going around the military. 3 strikes in the sky is a sign of an error.
Just about to be killed. Why am I going to be killed, you ask? Get back to resupply. To torment you, you take that apart. Your sins, your actions, and your vengeance. There has to be a reason. 3 strikes has none of that. I do.
Guards are anti-air fire attack.
Do you see, Commanding Officer?
Flying over our head.
Missile away. All SU-37s have been destroyed.
Those guys were well trained. Would have been tough if we let them hound us.
And here we go.
Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard.
Stand by. Warning, 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, SU-47s.
Oh boy.
Missile! Behind you!
Wait, I've never seen one like that before.
Lanza!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream. That's those damn bats.
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Time to dance.
Watch out for the missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. It hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
Yep,
So that's
both
the
of them.
trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw. What the?
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started. I repeat, withdraw. Don't want anyone thinking we screwed up. 3 strikes is going down. They're responding. You goddamn idiots.
You call me an idiot again, I'll kill you.
You siblings can go to hell together. Brother and sister? Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry? You don't count. It's 2 on 1.
Who are you calling a wuss?
The bats seem to have enhanced their ECM capabilities.
Righto.
You take him out.
Consider it done. They're trying to make you chase one so the other can get on your ass.
You don't think I know that, Cal?
Lockdown bandit. Fire verification complete. Fire.
I'll give him this.
Missile launched. Strata 1, target acquired.
Bastard! 3 strikes in my sight. Scream! Damn it! You paid for this 3 strikes!
Only 1 left. We run them down together.
All right.
We move your trigger.
Time for my...
Kill him, all right.
This is my dance soon.
There may only be 1 left. Don't let your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger.
Whoa.
Kill you! I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
Psycho.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
You paid for this 3 strikes!
He's definitely lost his mind.
Ow.
Don't let the enemy's emotions make you lose your cool.
I don't pity him, not one bit.
How dare you!
Missile launched.
She was my one and only!
Pretty sweet home
Shell
Alabama.
detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Kill you! What makes you a hero? We
Simple.
tried to be heroes too, we really tried!
Railgun shell lost its target.
Don't let him get to you. No room for hesitation, Trigger. We've flown through much worse than this.
I'm able to ride his 6.
I can tell. I know you're with me.
Connected.
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole.
Scream! 3 strikes!
Tango eliminated.
Just as I imagined. No matter what we do, this is how we end. But know this, 3 strikes. I'd rather go to hell than live in a world shaped by you.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be heading there now.
Unidentified aircraft. Eject. Eject now.
I gotta catch up to her.
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Lovely.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Target eliminated.
Pitch angle at +2 degrees.
Proceed us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all straggler Erusian forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I don't like that.
The plan to save 10 million lives will lead Erusia to true victory.
seem so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
I can almost touch the water.
And we are coming up on the end of the special missions.
Fusion, no, stop it! Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my colon.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass!
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the Bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces.
Lovely.
We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
Oh, lovely. Thank you, Hushin.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least.
Holy dooly.
Fired at minimum energy trajectory. Range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Nuclear shells.
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. COS.
Correct.
Sounds about right. And for those interested, there's actually a submarine yacht concept that actually looks pretty similar to this thing. If you look up the Migaloo submarine, it's pretty darn close to this in looks. And here we go. Final part of the special missions before I jump back to the main campaign.
Some individuals are exempt from rules that should apply to everyone. A hero is suddenly a risk factor the moment the war is over. So you murder him. Crude, but effective. In reality, they've no need for living heroes. Just dead ones.
Yep.
Here's a question, Alex. Can we stop Captain Mateus Torres?
Depends on if you treat the captain or 3 strikes as a singularity.
Both are. What happens when 2 singularities exist on the same field?
That requires 7 months calculation with current resources.
We'll just have to trust the guys in the field.
David, evacuate.
No, I still have to finish up here.
Oh no. That's never good.
The Erusian military finally sent part of the Alicorn specs. Its basic capabilities listed here were as we predicted. What's interesting is this over here. In addition to main guns, they have a 600mm 128 caliber rail cannon. The barrel exceeds 70 meters. Its range is over 3,000 kilometers. That matches what we calculated from the bombardment on Anchorhead Bay.
Put that in
the
perspective.
mini-nuke they seem to have obtained has a yield of 1 kiloton. It'll destroy anything within a 400-meter radius of ground zero. Casualties are to be in the tens of thousands.
I know some things are better left unsaid, but let me say it.
Yeah.
That's less damage than I expected.
Nice catch. Do you remember this speech?
This vote has the means to end this hideous war in a definitive and elegant manner.
Yeah.
The world shall be horrified by the number of lives we will take. Only then will they let go of their weapons. Weapons that would have taken the lives of 10 million.
The imagery invoked by those words and the actual predicted damage just don't match.
So, here's a question.
Sorry, got no quizzes for you today. They will launch the nuke on September 19th.
Why are you so sure?
Because that's the anniversary of the end of the Continental War. Anti-war demonstrations, victory parades are in full swing in ORED. There's about 1 million participants in total. That number will rise on the anniversary. However, this nuke isn't that powerful. They'd have to thread through the eye of a needle to achieve their desired result.
Terminal guidance would be needed.
Right. How do they intend to achieve it when even GPS won't work?
You're all thinking too much. If we sink the submarine, it's problem solved.
Crude, but effective.
Crude?
All right, look at this. The Alicorn.
Not quite a genocide, but definite mass murder.
We know it was off Anchorhead Bay, and it has to get to ORED within range before September 19th. They must avoid being detected by OSEA, its allies' sound surveillance system, and ships. Taking into account its maximum operating depth, this is the only possible route. The Alicorn will move along the Azalea Seamount chain and reach a rather blandly named body of water called PX-8443. The waters here are shallow due to an undersea mountain range and nearby islands. This is where it'll be. We also know roughly when they'll arrive in the area.
Quite the prediction you have.
Indeed, but if it makes it through, then you're looking at Peony Trench. The sub's next operating depth is 600 meters. Tracking it would be impossible.
Right. Now I'm going to give you the mission details, so listen up. Our mission is to cooperate with the patrol aircraft to find the Alicorn. In the first phase of the mission, multiple patrol aircraft will drop sonobuoys to build a sonobuoy barrier. Then, in the second phase, we narrow down the possible location of the Alicorn by analyzing the data obtained from the sonobuoys. The results of our analysis will be data linked and shown on an overlay on your radars. And for the final phase, Trigger, you're going to look for the submarine. We acquired one special MAD, a magnetic anomaly detector, for this. It'll be on Trigger's plane. Fly over where we expect the Alicorn might be. If If the submarine is right beneath you, your MAD will detect it. You'll also have nautical charts on your radars, so use them. Once it's found, our fleet will commence a unified attack with ass rocks and sink it.
And if we miss?
4 ships will be joining the operation. There won't be a second salvo.
So who's flying, Wiseman?
Everyone except myself. Oh. This is an order. Now get your fat asses moving.
To put 3,000 clicks into perspective for distance, you're looking at basically yeeting a shell from New York out into Iowa by rough estimate. Chicago if you're looking for accuracy.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
Maneuverability isn't as high a priority on this mission. Firepower is, so...
It's time for some treasure hunt, Trigger. Oh boy, I'm excited.
Hey, stop screwing around.
Don't be such a hothead, Hushin. We all know what'll happen if we screw up. Control aircraft sector 1. Report to Philippine carrier. Oh, come on!
What was that? U.S. Yeah, the U.S. is 3,000 miles across, so...
Well, it's time for some treasure hunt, Trigger. Oh boy, I'm excited.
Hey, stop screwing around.
Don't be such a hothead, Hushin. We all know what'll happen if we screw up. Control aircraft sector 1. Report to Philippine carrier.
Oh, that's what I ran into.
Just one strider located. Those aren't the sort of calculations we like, are they, Trigger?
Damn right. Same for the rest of us, too.
They're here as predicted. Detecting hostiles. They're definitely aircraft from the Alicorn.
Let's get this party started.
The patrol aircraft must be protected. All aircraft, follow Trigger.
Wilco.
Understood.
Understood.
Whoa.
Roger.
Understood.
Three strikes of rebels in the killing. Catch him while he's at it. Go. Rip those wings off that degenerate. Strider 2 engaging. Strider 3 engaging.
Cyclops 2 engaging.
They must have been waiting for us in the air.
David, here's a question. How many aircraft did the Alicorn carry?
Yep.
We can reduce them even more. Not sure it's because of Trigger, but those are calculations I do like.
Know the answer soon enough.
Ah, this thing does not like low speeds.
Locked on bandit.
We're detecting additional UAVs. Intercept them.
So there were more hiding.
Trigger, can you get him?
Missile away.
Regulation report. Debris from the downed aircraft is landing in the water. Let me know with the bodies. I need the debris stops raining. Prioritizing the ones close to the patrol aircraft. This one's fine.
Okay.
I got a bandit on lock. Enemy submarine location is yet to be determined. Locked on. Locked on.
Good job.
Drop out far from the patrol aircraft. Submarines underwater. They're using pilots as sacrificial lambs, just like with their UAVs. Missile coming at me. Acquired lock on bandit. Firing. We lost the tackle. Shit. Hold on tight, guys. If they get through these waters, there'll be no way to find them.
pinned them all. Cyclops 2, Fox 2.
What's up?
Some demonstrators have flashed. People are running away. See lots of signs held up. But even banners flying in the air. They're advertising drones.
What? You're in Orin?
Yeah, I live here. I haven't seen the terminal guidance in the street either.
I meant, why aren't you running?
We find that out. We've only got one chance.
Damn right.
Fox 2. Yes,
They go
drones are
illuminated.
running away.
What do you mean?
I'll call you back. Alice, I need you to check something.
Nice kill, Trigger. The patrol aircraft can continue now.
People aboard those planes.
Yeah. We're gonna make sure it doesn't come down.
Our patrol aircraft are under attack.
Missile away.
Say goodbye.
Thanks for saving my bacon.
Destroyed.
This one's mine.
Hostile confirmed down. Dodge
There
it
we
down.
go.
Three strikes got her back.
Trigger, the other guys are standing their ground, but in the end, it comes down to you. Do us proud.
Doing what I can, Wiseman.
Just a little more.
All aircraft be advised. Our radars picked up new hostiles.
So they won't be ready till they wipe us out, huh? We're ready to die for this one. Enemies locked on. Breaking.
Missile launched.
Bandit fired a missile at me.
Situation should be clear of battles, Captain. They won't chase by sea. Pursuers will be here. Situation is very frustrated right now. It's nearly impossible to find us in these open seas. Curfew there, 3 strikes.
We've been attacked by hostiles.
Our ghost pal's in a tight spot.
Enemies are fighting out. Prepare for impact.
Damn it.
What I can.
They aren't meant to fly, but we haven't secured air superiority. Confirming new hostiles.
Spectre's in trouble. We need to cover them.
This one's wide open. Target acquired.
Captain's plans are infallible. As such, we shall never know defeat. Our job remains the same.
Target was not struck.
Thanks for saving my bacon.
Missile launched.
Scratch one.
Stopping Center now.
Stall warning.
Locked on. Firing.
Strider 1, missile away.
All servers on shot. Area completed.
Stall warning.
All of us getting out alive certainly wasn't in our calculations. We all know.
You can't really calculate outcomes when you got an X-Factor with you.
Signal analysis complete. Data linking the Alicorn's navigable zone.
Roger that. Displaying the search area on your radar map. The Alicorn's somewhere inside that ring. Activating the MAD. Do you see the waveform indicator above your HUD? Fly over the search area and look for a location that induces a change in the waveform.
We're treasure hunting for real, huh?
All aircraft except Trigger, you're on contingent combat air patrol.
Would have been so much easier if you could sing and let us know where it was. They were in silent running. Doubt they even breathed, let alone sang. How did that huge thing hide from us all this time?
Come on, Sharky. Where are ya?
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Here we go. Man, that is subtle.
Okay, Trigger, your MAD's getting something. The waveform on your HUD should have peaked. Turn and fly in the direction where the waveform peaks.
The submarine may be huge, but it's still gonna be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Caution. Pull up.
Trigger, your MAD is showing a stronger reaction. The Alicorn must be near.
You've set the hook. Now you just have to reel it in.
Picking up a magnetic signature. Signature lost. I'm strong noise in the MAD signal.
Shit. Seems like this is our contingency.
I don't have a window, so I don't know about buoys, but I'm detecting strong radio sources. Sending the location of the jamming devices. Destroy them.
Trigger, let's destroy the jamming buoys.
All these jammers must have been deployed beforehand. They predicted our moves.
It will go beyond their expectations.
What the? A huge explosion just went off underwater.
An explosion.
Underwater is possible. We're only hearing explosion echoes.
Destroy the jamming buoys before the enemy submarine escapes.
Target destruction confirmed. Aye, sir. Don't let him get away. Keep it up.
Damn it. Spectre, I need you to return the sublocation again as soon as the noise dies down.
Can we make it?
Just off.
Assembly safely. That did make for a good sideshow.
The last jamming buoy has been destroyed.
How'd it go? Wait for the sonar buoys to respond.
God damn it.
Intel about the enemy submarine.
I hate this part.
Hey, you okay? Analysis done. Data leaking.
Its location is moved. Trigger, I'm sending you the search area. Don't let it get away.
Alicorn has almost reached the trench. Time's running out.
Hurry.
It's okay. Trigger's already on the hunt.
Confirming more hostile UAVs. They just launched from the Alicorn.
We can launch them underwater?
If you can splash even one, it'll be that much easier for Trigger.
Strider, Cyclops, we don't have much time left.
Don't you worry. Trigger will find it.
Trigger's given me so much cover and I still... Shit, I'm just pathetic.
Double time it, Trigger. Count on it.
Think we can find it? This is pretty tough.
Let's do this.
Scald, I need you to take care of those guys.
You've reeled it in. Positive hit on the MAD.
That's it.
Strider 1 found the submarine Alicorn.
Yeah! All that flying around paid off. We ain't done yet. Give it the finishing blow.
Target coordinates acquired.
Commence preparations to fire the VL Asrock.
VL Asrock ready for launch.
Line of fire is
Alright,
clear.
here we
Ready.
go.
Fire all missiles! Fire! Missile away.
All anti-submarine missiles launched.
Oh, rocket launch torpedoes.
Report the results.
Or depth charges, one of the two.
Did we get him?
Yeah, I'd say you got him. Taking on the
Alicorn spotted. It's surfacing.
The Synfaxi weren't even this terrifying. Only she's fast.
Surfacing? We haven't sunk it.
It's attacking our fleet.
Silent. We didn't hit him.
What?
You're wrong, Count. Back them into a corner. They're vulnerable now that they've surfaced. Follow up on Trigger.
Understood. Wilco.
Roger.
Wilco. Roger. Prepare to abandon ship. We can't train it. Evacuate. We're training off Destroyer Seagull and Aegis Vessel Canary. The order is to abandon the ship.
To the bottom of the sea. The flight of our perseverance to be desecrated.
You're being locked onto by the railguns. Increase your speed and run, Trigger.
One of those railguns hits us, we'll be torn into a million pieces.
They'll be looking for aircraft as well. Don't flutter about.
Throttle up.
The Alicorn fired its railguns.
It's using its main guns for anti-air combat.
The Alicorn is diving.
Ground station damaged.
Okay, so backwards speaking.
That's more than enough. All aircraft, position yourselves to hit the Alicorn as it surfaces.
I know.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Self-spotting. Underwater coordinates. Enemies locked on. Right.
Alicorn surfacing. The railguns have locked onto you. Increase your flight speed and evade. Missile hit. The pressure hold near the ballast tank has sustained damage.
Don't let Trigger hog the spotlight. Forward critical condition. Rear to control. Fisher's in the pressure too. Evade that missile. Hostile has a lock.
The Alicorn has launched aircraft.
That's some real skill there. They've got serious guts to take off right now.
Wow.
Crazy. Check the radiation level every 5 minutes. If you have any cool leaks, we're seeking Eastern reactors, no good. Focus on anti-air combat.
Flying objects have been launched from the Alicorn. They have different signatures from the UAVs we've seen.
Small UAVs have activated EM barriers.
I have visual. They look similar to the Arsenal Bird's defense system.
What do we do then? We don't have Stonehenge to bust through them, you know.
The Alicorn is diving.
My fellow submariners, keep the lives just wait. It gives you the right to take the lives of others. We cannot let the enemy's attacks reach our brother. I'll go ahead on the first strike and take him down with me. The three scars. Must be because of him. Don't forget the enemy aircraft. We picked up the Alicorn underwater. I got a beat on you. Get that launching. Right to it, bear dead. Fox 2, Fox 2. I go down, it's up to you.
We lost a patrol aircraft. Enemy submarine surfacing.
Hey, guns, commence fire. Concentrate on firepower on the assisting aircraft.
That's a hit. Target is hit.
Ballast tanks have been damaged. You can't maintain, believe me. Keep firing.
Target hit.
Ow. Well, restart from checkpoint get fresh up on ADMMs again. Take a win when I can.
Surfacing? We haven't sunk it? It's attacking our fleet.
Yeah.
We didn't hit up. What? You're wrong, Count. Back them into a course. They're vulnerable now that they've surfaced. Follow up on Trigger. Understand.
Roger.
Wilco.
Roger. Battle ship. We can't drain it. Evacuate. We've lost Destroyer Seagull and Aegis Vessel Canary. The order is to abandon the site. Perseverance to be desecrated.
I think it hurts a lot.
You're being locked onto by the railguns. Increase your speed and run, Trigger.
If one of those railguns hits us, we'll be torn into a million pieces. They'll be looking for aircraft as well. Don't flutter about. Throttle up.
The Alicorn fired its railguns.
It's using its main guns for anti-air combat. Start training ASAP. The Alicorn is diving. Station damaged. The surface again. We need to shut down the drones that have been launched. There's no need for retreat. We'll have to kill them all if we are to live. If you wish to live, then you must let go of your life.
That's more than enough. All aircraft, position yourselves to hit the Alicorn as it surfaces.
I know. We picked up the Alicorn underwater.
Oh, it's crazy tanky as hell.
Missile away. Bon voyage.
Alicorn surfacing.
Afraid. Did you not leave your fears behind at the bottom of the abyss? Ready to fire. Main guns, commence fire. Pay attention. Right. Fire.
Strider 1, locked on target. Strider 1, missile away.
Alright. I did not expect it to be that hard to tank or to pull the turn at those speeds. My bad. Let's try this.
We haven't sunk it. It's attacking our fleet. Son of a... We didn't hit them. What? You're wrong, Count. We backed them into a corner. They're vulnerable now that they've surfaced. Follow up on trigger. Understood.
Roger.
Wilco. Roger. Crew, prepare to abandon ship. We can't drain it. Evacuate. We lost destroyer Siegel and Aegis Vessel Canary. The order is to abandon the ship. We fought at the bottom of the sea. Deploy lifeboat. Our perseverance to be desecrated.
You're being locked onto by the railguns. Increase your speed and run, Trigger.
If one of those railguns hits us, we'll be torn into a million pieces. They'll be looking for aircraft as well. Don't flutter about. Throttle up. Fire!
The Alicorn fired its railguns.
It's using its main guns for anti-air combat. Start training ASAP.
Target's destruction confirmed.
The Alicorn is diving. Ground station damaged. Surface again soon. The shotgun controls have been launched. There's no need to retreat. We'll have to kill them all if we are to...
That's more than enough. All aircraft, position yourself to hit the Alicorn as it surfaces. Alicorn surfacing.
Did you not leave your fears behind at the bottom of the abyss? And guns commence fire.
Strutter 1, missile launched.
Additional main missiles upon them.
Target is hit.
Fire!
Strutter 1, target acquired. Strutter 1, target destroyed. The Alicorn has launched aircraft.
That's some real skill there. They've got serious guts to take off right now.
Guts. They're just damn crazy.
Strutter 1, missile launched.
Dump a load of
All
missiles.
objects have been launched from the Alicorn. They have different signatures from the UAVs we've seen.
Ow! Oh, come on! Well, I might have had that one coming.
Surfacing? We haven't sunk it? It's attacking our fleet. Son of a... We didn't hit them.
What?
You're wrong, Count. Back them into a corner. They're vulnerable now that they've surfaced. Follow up on trigger.
Roger.
Wilco. Roger. Crew, prepare to abandon ship. We can't drain it. Evacuate! We lost destroyer Siegel and Aegis Vessel Canary. The order is to abandon ship. We fought at the bottom of the sea. Deploy lifeboat. Our perseverance to be desecrated.
You're being locked onto by the railguns. Increase your speed and run, Trigger.
If one of those railguns hits us, we'll be torn into a million pieces. They'll be looking for aircraft as well. Don't flutter about. Throttle up.
The Alicorn fired its railguns.
It's using its main guns for anti-air combat. Everyone is flooding. Start training ASAP. The Alicorn is diving. Ground station damaged. We'll surface again soon. The shotgun controls have been launched. There's no need to retreat. We'll have to kill them all if we are to live. If you wish to live, then you must let go of your life.
That's more than enough. All aircraft, position yourself to hit the Alicorn as it surfaces.
I know.
Strutter 1, Fox 2.
Nice. Score 1 for Strider 1. Self-spotted. Setting underwater coordinates. Strider 2, Fox 2. Hey.
UAV confirmed destroyed.
If only it was that easy.
Enemy submarine surfacing.
I really wish it was.
Did you not leave your fears behind at the bottom of the abyss? Command fire! We've lost destroyer Siegel and Aegis Vessel Canary. The order is to abandon ship. We fought at the bottom of the sea. Deploy lifeboat. Our perseverance to be desecrated. You're being locked onto by the railguns. Increase your speed and run, Trigger.
ballast tank has sustained damage.
Don't let Trigger hog the spotlight. We're in critical condition in reactor control. Fissures in the pressure hull. Check the radio signal every 5 minutes. You have any common links? We're sinking even if the reactor's no good. Focus on anti-air combat.
The Alicorn has launched aircraft.
Ow!
One is going down.
I gotta remember to use more of my flares. I legitimately forgot that this mission was as hard as it is.
Surfacing? We haven't sunk it? It's attacking our fleet. Son of a... We didn't hit him. What? You're wrong, Count. Back them into a corner. They're vulnerable now that they've surfaced. Follow up on Trigger. Push them.
Wilco. Roger.
Wilco. Roger. Crew, prepare to abandon ship. We can't fight it. Evacuate. We've lost destroyer Eagle and Aegis vessel Canary. The order is to abandon ship. We fought at the bottom of the sea. Deploy life force. Our perseverance to be desecrated.
You're being locked onto by the railguns. Increase your speed and run, Trigger.
If one of those railguns hits us, we'll be torn into a million pieces. They'll be looking for aircraft as well. Don't flutter about. Throttle up.
The Alicorn fired its railguns.
Wow, that thing's got some kick
Its
to
main
it.
guns for anti-air combat. One is flooding. Start training ASAP.
The Alicorn is diving.
Ground station damaged. We have to surface again soon. We need to shoot down the drones that have been launched. There's no means of retreat. We'll have to kill them all if we are to live. If you wish to live, then you must let go of your life.
That's more than enough. All aircraft, position yourself to hit the Alicorn as it surfaces.
Righto.
Missile away.
I'm on my target's tail.
Stealth spotted. Sending underwater coordinates.
Let's prepare for the dance.
Alicorn surfacing.
Be not afraid. Did you not leave your fears behind at the bottom of the abyss? Ready to fire. Main guns, commence fire.
Missile hit. The pressure hull near the ballast tank has sustained damage.
Don't let Trigger hog the spotlight. We're in critical condition in reactor control. Fissures in the pressure cover. Check the radio signal every 5 minutes. We're sinking even if the reactor's no good. Focus on anti-air combat.
The Alicorn has launched aircraft.
That's some real skill. They've got serious guts to take off right now.
Guts. They're just damn crazy.
Flying objects have been launched from the Alicorn. They have different signatures from the UAVs we've seen.
Fox 2! We're done. Small UAVs have activated EM barriers.
I have visual. They look similar to the Arsenal Bird's defense system.
What do we do then? We don't have Stonehenge to bust through them, you know.
The Alicorn is submerged. Wait for the next window of attack.
My fellow submariners, your lives carry weight. It gives you the right to take the lives of others. We cannot let the enemy's attacks reach your brother. I'll go head on with 3 strikes and take him down with me. The aircraft of the 3 skies. Plus many because of him. Get in between 3 strikes and a submarine. Missile, invade! Alicorn in the water. Attention launching. Why should we fear death?
Missile away. The Alicorn has surfaced. Commence assault.
Scratch 1. Joining complete. Commence fire. Get up the aim with me. Just like won't even position.
Target hit.
The enemy submarine's outer hull is severely damaged. It won't be able to dive like that.
Yeah. All right. We surrender.
What?
What's going on? I know this voice. This is the submarine aircraft ground. We surrender. Stop shooting.
All aircraft, cease fire.
It's a con man talking. I should know.
Let's just sink it.
Negative. You cannot attack those that have surrendered. It's a breach of international law. repeat, we surrender.
What do we do?
Weapon use is prohibited.
I hold international law so dearly. We'll no longer be soldiers the moment we don't. And I'll happily quit my career.
Do not attack.
Alright, here we go.
We will surrender. We are currently making preparations to be disarmed. I'm David North, an analyst at the Ocean Intelligence Agency. Captain, we've already jammed a terminal guidance system on the red. Your shot will miss the mark. Only tell you a story. Back when I was a government officer, I had to aim at an enemy ship 30 kilometers away in the middle of a storm.
Oh
The
no.
seas were rough that day, and still I landed one of the 2 shots.
Here's a question. Was your plan elegant? The answer is yes. At least until 3 strikes ruined it.
What do you know of beauty?
They have no intention to surrender. Stop them, Trigger.
Wait, Trigger. Stop attacking immediately. Charge up. Target at the Ocean capital of Warren. Take the lives of 1 million people 5,000 kilometers away. It's fired.
Whoa.
It's okay.
Hold
Shell
up.
will miss.
What happened?
That's a blatant violation of orders, you dumbass.
Open that shell.
Oh, this is the first time I've
All
done that.
aircraft, destroy the Alicorn.
Look up.
All right.
Look up. Understood. Aim for the base of the rail cannon. MCS error. Can't raise the elevation of the barrel. 3 strikes in the sky is a sign of an ill omen. Captain, all come ahead. Flood the aft trim tanks. Even worse. And now give the gun the elevation it needs. 10 million lives will be saved at the cost of a mere 3 lives. Liar, you just want to kill people. Charge at 45%. Pitch angle at plus 2 degrees.
Trigger, you put an end to this. Don't hesitate. They quit being soldiers the moment they make their surrender.
Flagging the ship and get to that once. We can find a precise aim. Then sprinkle death over all of it, and the formula is complete. That's murder. Good. Your attacks are hitting the base of the rail cannon.
You just made a statement right there, didn't you, Trigger?
Then engage me. What makes you and I any different? If you want to kill the 300 men on this one to save a million, how is that any different? Trigger, give them the answer. Don't take it to the bottom of the ocean. Don't you see? Don't you see? Landing a clean shot on a difficult target. That is what makes it elegant. That is true beauty. There's one, Trigger. There was more. Everyone grab something. 50%. Alas, you don't see 3 strikes. Of course you wouldn't.
All right!
Target hit. Target hit.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff, Trigger.
Confirming explosions. The rail cannon's been destroyed.
That was
Yeah,
tense
baby.
and terrifying, and all the emotions all at once.
Don't you see? 1 million. 1 million lives.
Oh, that was terrifying. Mental note. Do
The
not
Alicorn's
fly
hull is
against...
severely damaged. No, it's completely split in 2.
She really pulled it off.
That's our final answer.
Mental note. Do not fly or fight against hostile Marco Ramius. I think I'm gonna run this stream a bit longer than I normally do, and complete a mission as well. Oh, most definitely harder than the
I see
first
loads
Arsenal
of
bird.
floating objects in the waves. I don't think there are any survivors, Wiseman.
Copy that. The enemy submarine has been destroyed. Operation is complete.
That was unbelievable. Just all of it.
That's right. Yeah.
There are some civilians around them to their doom. Like Captain Matias Torres was a devil incarnate. There are others. Others who show the way to everyone else. Those who stand at the forefront to cast light. Those who follow them can't help but feel that they're in the right hands, that they'll make it. This is an era where there isn't a singular answer that can quit this question. The world needs a hero to keep the torch aloft, vanishing the darkness.
Quite the poet. That's a story I'm gonna have to tell my kid.
All aircraft in David. The operation is complete. Return to base and get some rest. Oh man, finally time for some munchies. Can you hand me the burger over there? Oh, and the knife and fork too, please.
Once I get back to base, I'm heading to the mess hall.
You and me both, Count. And swine flying all out. And that was a white knuckle fight if I've ever had one.
Operation is complete.
Can we celebrate now?
Yeah, good work.
Yeah!
Your next mission's in 32 hours.
Oh, come on.
Whoa. Not something
That
I'll tell
was
my son
something.
about. Give me a break.
I'll take a C rank on that. That one was crazy hard.
I'm good, Alex. Won't need that wake-up call every 2 hours anymore.
David, only the summary is fine. Give me the report ASAP. I'll hand it to the president.
That's why I haven't slept in the last 80 hours.
78 hours and 52 minutes.
Okay. Well, now to the conclusion. Assuming that 3 strikes is a singularity, why not terminate him?
There is a fact that has been observed in all of the missions 3 Strikes has taken part in. All dependent elements that either mimic or follow the subject have increased chances of survival.
Try to be more sensuous.
Go Trigger's way, you'll make it. He leads the way.
Really?
Significance is high.
That's uncharacteristically illogical of you.
Ha ha ha.
Is that really how you laugh?
It's a text-to-speech, David. Of course, that's how they laugh. Alright, and with that, we are going to jump back to the main story.
With the loss of an Arsenal bird, followed by the destruction of their ballistic missile base, Erusha is running out of ways to counter. This is a great opportunity for the Osean army to bolster our power to eventually take down the Erusian capital of Farbanti. The special long-range strategy is entering its final phase. Our objective is to attack and capture the Erusian Air Force Base in Cape Rainy in northern Erusia.
Let's dance.
This important base is at the forefront of our strategy to establish control of Forbante. Under the cover of night, our plan is that all squadrons will invade from the valley to the south and mount an air assault on the area. The enemy's observation field has eyes on the skies above the valley, so your altitude will need to be restricted. If you go over a certain altitude, the enemy could spot you, ending the mission in failure. Keep that in mind. Once you arrive, you are to take out the enemy's air defense forces as soon as possible and prepare for the support squadrons. When the air defense forces are neutralized, the helicopter squadron should arrive carrying Marines. The plan is to take control of the base. Getting through the valley is only half the job.
Okay. Let's dance with the CFA again. Let's run the Nosferatu.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
Beginning nighttime aerial refueling process. Be careful of reduced visibility.
Alright.
1,500 meters to tanker.
Take your time and be safe, Omer.
Make right. Trigger, maintain your current approach. To tanker.
Anytime, man. My streams are Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 7:30, so if you ever want to hop on, feel more than free to.
Trigger, maintain your current approach.
It's good.
Work on your mid-air refueling.
Oh, come on.
Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position.
Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint 1. No weapons until you reach the enemy base. All aircraft, reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out.
Copy.
Keep altitude below 600 meters. Good. Maintain your current course.
I feel like they wouldn't see the torch of an
Searchlight up ahead.
afterburner.
Watch for it.
Stay out of their sight.
Strider, Assless 1. Our current ETA matches yours. Catch them off guard. Can we secure the LZ quickly?
We'll get you down safe. I'm worried you're short on men.
Everyone here is already
I'm worried we're short on space.
That ain't funny.
Never was good at jokes. Okay, follow you in. Good luck.
Understood. Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2. The valley's about to get narrower. Be careful.
When can we take on the final mission? I'm starting to get tired of all this.
This is the last step, Count. We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead.
Watch yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in Farbanti. Without Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself. The best thing about Strider Squadron is our leader keeps his mouth shut.
Caution. Pull up.
And here we go. You just don't really hear my internal monologue, Count.
Caution. Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Ooh, that was close.
Watch your speed.
Caution. 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 Pull up.
You've passed waypoint 3. You're coming up on the base, imposing radio silence.
Caution.
We won't be able to talk again until you're over the base. Continue to keep an eye on your altitude. There are plenty of dark spots that can sneak up on you.
Oh.
We've been detected. We've lost the element of surprise. Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint 1. No weapons until you reach the enemy base. All aircraft, reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out. Keep altitude below 600 meters. Good. Maintain your current course.
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for it.
Stay out of their sight.
Strider, pass this one. Our current ETA matches yours. Catch them off guard. We can secure the LZ quickly.
We'll get you down safe. I'm worried you're short on men.
Caution. Pull up.
Everyone here is already signed their moves.
That ain't funny.
Caution. Pull up.
Never was good at jokes. Okay, follow you in. Good luck.
Pull up.
Understood. Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2. The valley's about to get narrower. Be careful.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Just dance through these.
Of all this.
This is the last step, Count. We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead.
Watch yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in Farbanti.
Caution.
Without Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself. The best thing about Strider Squadron is our leader keeps his mouth shut. Watch your speed.
Caution. Pull up.
You've passed waypoint 3. You're coming up on the base, imposing radio silence. We won't be able to talk again until you're over the base. Continue to keep an eye on your altitude. There are plenty of dark spots that can sneak up on you.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
I don't remember this being such a nail-biter.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
You just passed through waypoint 4. Radio silence has been lifted. You're almost at the base.
We made it. That was quite the roller coaster ride.
Visual confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination.
Commence the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off they'll be. Hurry up, you finish them off.
All right, let's give them a beating.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Enemies are attacking! Where the hell did they come from? They took out our leader's bird! Hurry or they'll roast us on the ground!
Target is in range of guns.
Fire up the searchlight! I can't see where the enemies are coming from!
It looks like the enemy's air defenses are online. I guess they finally decided to wake up. Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better. All enemy fighters down.
I feel their pain, I really do. But this is war.
Okay, that takes care of all the SAM sites.
This is Basilisk 1. Arrive at the AO. Landing now.
Roger that. If the enemy is still present in large numbers when our ground forces arrive, the mission will be a failure. Go help our allies.
Tango's eliminated.
Strider 1, I need you to take out those enemies at the LZ. Strider 1, target destroyed.
This is Basilisk 1. Landing now. Trust your allies and keep moving. This base is ours for the taking. Wait the base, Commander! What are you waiting for? Catch him now. We've engaged the enemy reinforcements. Requesting immediate close air support.
Copy that. We'll send some your way.
The pizza guy's in trouble. Let's help him out.
It's alright. Those two OG's big shots will take care of him for us.
Tango's eliminated.
Target eliminated. Great work.
Okay, that attack just took out the enemies on the front line. The way ahead is cleared up. You have our thanks. Give me a damage report. We've suffered heavy losses. This is more than a surprise attack.
Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in. Two remaining.
Emergency! See the enemy reinforcements? They're stopping us! We can't do anything about their air power. We need support.
One last enemy fighter.
Ambush, stay cool. Reform the ranks. Broadcaster, requesting close air support.
Strider squadron, enemy reinforcements. Get some goddamn support there now.
Enemy numbers are small. Don't give in. Fight until the very end.
That takes care of that. Nice work.
We did it. That's the last of them. We've achieved air superiority.
Raining down.
Not bad, not bad. That's it. If we take out those two, we can force our way inside the facility.
Target's destruction confirmed. That air support was right on the money.
Keep pushing the enemy on their heels.
Okay, start running on the count of 3.
Great. I get to finally send my boys in to ring the doorbell.
There's still quite a few enemies holed up in there. However, we can't afford to wait any longer. Begin the assault. If anyone resists, kill them. Contact! 2 o'clock! Go! Go! Fire!
Car, tear down that barricade.
Gotta go.
This is Basilisk 1. The base is ours. We have control of all major functions.
Glad the pizza was on time.
Roger that, Basilisk 1. Mission accomplished.
All prisoners of war will be treated in accordance with international law. We've even brought pizza.
Yay. Pizza.
Looks like they can shred those wills.
I'm already getting an earful from the men over the needless paperwork.
No joke.
Okay, go ahead and begin your approach. Move to the flight control.
Roger that.
Copy that.
Strider 1, this is Basilisk. The runway is clear. You have permission to land. The party is on as soon as you get here. Reduce your speed. 3,000 meters to the runway.
This thing does not like to slow.
Turn left. You are right on course. Maintain current heading. 1,500 meters to the runway.
Freeze of both variety.
Impressive, Strider 1. Strider 1 has landed. Let's go and greet him.
excellent work on the night raid. Submarines have arrived from the Ocean mainland and are refueling. This base will serve as a frontline platform for our mission to take Farbanti. We're almost at the end of this operation.
And on that wonderful note, we are going to end tonight's stream. Thank you all for joining me. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video with your friends. The VODs are on my YouTube channel. And on that wonderful note, be safe.